So today I want to talk about squat stance because I hear a lot of people talking about how a previous coach or a friend or stuff that they found on the internet talked about how everyone has to be like shoulder width apart and toes always forward. And my hair is not going to cooperate for this, so just it's a lifelong struggle. That's not going to necessarily be the case. Our hips are a ball and socket joint, so hip, socket. That depth with the anatomy of it can change where our squat's going to be most comfortable for everyone. So there are going to be people that when they do the quote-unquote good way to squat, based on the internet, it's actually going to cause issues or cause pinching. That person needs a vastly different squat stance. There's nothing wrong about it. It's what's right for them. So I want to talk about how to find out what works best for you. It's a really simple way. You don't need any like x-ray or something to know what your hip socket does. You can actually just go by feel. It's a really quick thing to just test on yourself laying on the ground. So we'll go over that now together. All right, so all you're going to do is lay on the ground. Try to make it so that I'm not blinded here. And then I'm going to bring one knee, just grab it, and then start to pull it into your chest. You will feel where your tissues start to kind of come together right here. We don't necessarily want to feel it pinch. We'll just even feel like skin, muscle tissue, all that fun stuff start to come together. And then you're going to incrementally take your knee out a little bit wider. So you can see here, I mean that might be parallel. I have a very shallow hip socket, so I have a lot bigger range that I can do. Here I can get a little bit better. There I get a lot more depth. If you think about this being like the bottom of my squat. Same there. And then if I get out way wide, much past my shoulder, right about there, I just start to lose depth again. So some of you might have a big range that it's like your maximal depth for Olympic lifting and CrossFit. Some of you, it may be a very short range, it may be a very specific range. So you want to find wherever that is, look and see where it lines up on you. Like, is it hip width? Is it shoulder width? Is it 2 finger widths outside of your shoulders? Like, where is it? And that's where you want to try to get your stance set up from the get-go. So that will be your squat stance width. And then as far as how much toe in and toe out, there are ways that you can like find out what's anatomically correct for you. But honestly, the best way is start toes forward and then just kind of move them out and do squats. See what feels best. That's really, there's no other like trick to it other than just what feels best for you. But the width, that is a really, really great way to very quickly see where you should be standing as your starting point.